no one takes a near-death licking and somehow keeps on ticking quite like Foodie Beauty. Hey y'all, just like a girl coming back from a top-secret money laundering vacation, I'm finally back again from a seemingly sudden yet predictably timed absence. Additionally, I do apologize for not camming up for this one, as our girl says. I lost a fight to a patch of poison ivy recently, and it's got the old face card declining harder than usual at the moment. International spectacle Foodie Beauty enjoyed another traditional Syrian health emergency recently. Perhaps it was the emotional and physical stress of living in a nation ravaged by war, or maybe it was just a little jet lag from her recent scamcation to Doha. It's possible she finally just faced down one KFG platter too many. Regardless of how we got here, once again we've cycled right back to where we started again. Again. So much for the health benefits of disaster tourism. Foodie followed up with a few of the usual shorter yet more frequent live stream installments that have become the gold standard of Syria ARC due to unreliable electricity and internet, complete with all the expected raging, deflection, and whataboutism logic in regards to her recent donation grift and subsequent hotel stay in Qatar. We also got a carb-based regular video installment as Chantal predictably followed up her health crisis and medical bees with a big old pot of Canadian home-cooked something or another. I, for one, find a quiet and dignified comfort in the ritual of a Foodie Beauty post-hospital pasta mukbang. Nah, I'm kidding. I think it's bonkers as hell, and at this point, we all know she does this just because it gets us talking. But I'm still going to watch it like my 7,000th train wreck, so here we are regardless with Gorl World's worst potluck guest. Unless Amber Lynn is coming to the function, that is, but I don't think she can make it. She has to not walk Twinkie, then get to bingo. Also, I heard her Aunt Tammy put her in the burn ward, so... Anyway... Here's cheesy beefy pasta. Don't mind the sauce splatter, girl. I'm way more worried about the spoon you have burnt 1, 2, 3 times now on that pan, leaving it there and forgetting it.
Welcome back to another video. I hope the fan noise isn't loud. I guess we'll find out and see. But I did it.
Of course you did it. If anyone's gonna find a way to be Chantal from Cornwall, even in Syria, it's you. Of course you did it.
It was a bit stressful finding all the ingredients, but I didn't find all the ingredients. We didn't. But I made Syrian spaghetti, church basement spaghetti. So growing up, I wasn't always Muslim. I used to go to church as a kid. I was
really
Christian, and the nice old lady volunteers would make spaghetti, and that's why I call it that. So I'm making this Syrian version of...
So what exactly is Syrian about it other than you happen to be in Syria buying the ingredients and you probably had to substitute some stuff, I'm gonna guess? Does that make it Syrian? I don't know. Doesn't really, in my opinion, but whatever. We can pretend like you're anything other than a white Canadian disaster tourist, I guess, if you want. Fine, sure. Syrian spaghetti.
The pasta and meat sauce, okay? But first, let's unveil. All right, so, ta-da!
Ta-da!
And yes, there's cheese.
Of course.
I found shredded mozzarella. I don't remember how much the shredded mozzarella was. I'll have to check the fattura, the receipt. My portion, which is this, and there's still, and Salah had already eaten as well.
Salah is not going to touch that. He has not touched it. He has no intentions of touching it. Let's not pretend like he eats your cooking. Come on.
There's still this much, so if anyone wants to come over and eat, yalla, ahlan wa sahlan.
You know what, devil's advocate, maybe here in Syria he does eat her food. Dino nuggets might be a little harder to come by there. I don't know. Sure. Okay, Salah had some spaghetti.
All right, you're welcome. I have a glass of cold water, my bad in Arabic. I know, look at me learning Arabic.
Look at you learning Arabic. We're going on 3 years now of ordering food and grocery shopping in the Middle East, and she has learned just now the words for receipt, and water. Round of applause for our girl.
Pepsi? I don't know what that is in Arabic. Pepsi or maybe Pepsi. I kid. We have a little plate of cheese and olives. And this is a Syrian cheese. It's a cheese knot. It's really...
Ah, yes, the cheese knot. Classic spaghetti and mozzarella side. Sure, fine, whatever. Eat a ball of cheese with your meal. I don't care.
really salty. And it's really, really good. When cats show you their belly, they're the most relaxed in front of you.
Or they've given up.
Now, Salah says it's delicious.
Yes, babe, I love it.
Mmm.
He sounds so genuine.
So basically you have to untangle the cheese knot. Like that.
Oh, I get it. We're having cheesy noodles and noodly cheese. I'm sure this is a lovely Syrian cheese and is very delicious when eaten properly with the right accompaniments, but this is just silly. Look at this, y'all. She has got this cheese looking like a pile of doll hair.
Mmm. Oh.
Again, I'm sure it's very nice, but her ability to take something lovely and make it look like she has eaten Barbie's greasy wig is just unmatchable.
Salty. I couldn't find like oregano. Not near us anyway. So
I don't know. I kind of doubt those elderly Canadian church ladies back in the day were using much oregano either, but carry on.
Salah and I checked out 3 different soups, 4 different places. I couldn't find pasta sauce in a jar, just tomato paste, and the spices I found were chicken bouillon, Maggi, and curry spices. We got some garlic and onion, so I just flavor it with garlic, onion, tomato paste, chicken stock, black pepper, a bit of salt, a bit of curry, and a little bit of white sugar.
There you have it, girls. Everything you need for a traditional Syrian spag bowl. Curry powder, chicken stock, sugar. My taste buds are so confused right now.
Because I find jarred pasta sauces that you buy in the store, they do also have sugar if you read the ingredients. Most of them.
Well, and you better recreate that when you're making it at home.
But the problem is, it's not a problem, it's just different. Like, the meat tastes more gamey in a way. Like, you could tell they're feeding it different. It's not a strong gamey taste like lamb, which I'm very picky about when I eat lamb.
Picky? Sure, fine. We can call it that. Anyone who's been watching her for a number of years knows she does not like lamb. When she pretended to like that lamb dish the other day, that was so obviously some phony baloney. But yeah, fine. Sure, for quote-unquote Nora's sake, we'll pretend like you liked that dish the other day. We can carry on with that narrative if you really need us to.
But I was craving spaghetti so bad. Oh, and I
Well, so much for I can't fulfill my cravings in Syria. Chantal gonna Chantal no matter where she goes. She has found a way to concoct some semblance of church basement spaghetti in spite of it all. Amazing. Better have a second portion.
put shredded mozzarella. I found a bag of shredded mozzarella.
Oh, she saw that mozzarella cheese and it was all over. She was like, I'm having spaghetti tonight, girls. Oh, we've got a noodle hanger on. We've got a clinger on the shirt here.
But it's pretty small.
Are we going to leave it? No. Oh, back on the plate. Okay.
But it was really good. We have to turn our fridge and freezer off at night. But running on solar at night, you can't do that. It's just too much energy for the nighttime. We have to pretty much eat the meat we buy like that day.
They have to eat the meat they buy that day because they can't store it overnight, y'all. She slopped together this massive pot of Franken spaghetti with whatever ingredients and spices she could find, and the two of them have to house that within the day. Not that I don't think she's up to the challenge, but good grief, y'all.
I found hot dogs.
Congratulations. Of course she found hot dogs.
Like hot dogs, man. And I found a box of Kraft mac and cheese.
Of course she did. If anyone is going to find a box of Kraft dinner in Syria, it's Chantal.
Like, I never thought I would find that
Nothing surprises me anymore.
where we are. I didn't buy it.
They probably heard you were coming. They're sitting in the store right now talking smack about you because you didn't buy it. You're supposed to go buy it. Go back there and buy it. I mean, we all know she's going to go back there and buy it.
Good.
Seriously, y'all, what do you want to bet the people who run that store heard she was coming and were like, what kind of Canadian food can we get in here? Quit playing with your cheese.
If you guys have followed me long enough, you will know what I'm going to make with these ingredients, okay? So, potatoes, carrots, onion, garlic, tomato paste, beef cubes, peanut butter.
Oh, we're going to make something in a pot and we're going to let it sit there all day and it's going to look like sludge. Obviously, she's going to fuck up that one beef stew dish she loves to fuck up. So be it.
And chicken bouillon. What am I going to be making? You won't necessarily win anything if you get it right, except for a big yay from me.
And shame. Unending, embarrassing shame.
And thank you for following me that long, because you're an OG then.
One eternity later.
Vermicelli glass noodles and these spring rolls.
What do y'all think it's like? She has eaten noodles thinking about past noodles. Come on, no beef crumble left behind. She hasn't even hardly put a dent in her Barbie wig, y'all. You're not going to finish your doll hair? I'm guessing the doll hair cheese did not hit like she thought it would before she mangled the entire ball into what we see before us. Again, I'm sure it's a lovely cheese when consumed properly with the appropriate accompaniments, but instead we got what we got. Cheesy noodles and noodly cheese.
Julia! Julia! And that's it, that's all, folks.
Obviously, we've got non sequiturs at the cat now. You know she's winding down when the vlog turns to that.
I would have liked the spaghetti to be a bit more saucy, but all I had to do was just not put as much pasta.
I'm sure whoever requested that giant pile of pasta would have liked it to have been a bit more saucy too, but you can only work with what you got. There you have it, girls. Time marches on, slime lurches on, and as another cycle comes to a close and a new one begins, all of Gorl World looks forward to the dawning of the next health journey on the horizon. Until then, like and subscribe if this left you feeling both cheesy and beefy, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
You watched it, didn't you?